What is going on, you Midnight Maniacs? Welcome to No Rest Gaming. I'm your host, Devilman, and I am one of the millions who played Battlefield Hardline beta last week. And based on the beta, I want to give you my honest opinion on it and whether it may or may not be the game for you. Now, first I'd like to say that I am a die-hard Battlefield fan. I got hooked on Bad Company 2 for the PS3, and since then I had to have every Battlefield. But with the horrible launches of Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, EA and DICE have pretty much left a terrible taste in my mouth. Thankfully, Visceral steps in and gives me a quick splash of mouthwash and does things right. The cops in Robbers Field just feel so much better than the usual modern warfare themes that we've endured for the past 5 and 10 years. And let me just say that after playing the beta for the first time in a long time, I'm kind of excited for a game. And that kind of scares me, because the last couple of games I got excited for just ended up in disappointment. Destiny, Dragon Age, I'm looking at you guys. Anyways, back to Hardline, and Hardline is what it should be called. While it does have some Battlefield feel to it, it feels more like a brand new IP that is just using the Battlefield name and engine to get a jump start in sales and name recognition. That being said, I can actually see the Hardline series continuing to thrive and come out with new versions every other year or so. So, Hardline, like Battlefield, there's 5-man squads and 4 different classes to play as. But unlike Battlefield, not only are primary weapons class specific, but so are secondary weapons. It really does add a new level of decision making and balance when you pick your class. As for classes, you have the Operator class, which is the medic class, dropping med packs or using defibs or shots to pick up downed friendlies. These guys come packing assault rifles, carbines, and very accurate semi-auto pistols. Then there's the Mechanic class, which is similar to the Engineer class. These guys come packing the 203 grenade launchers and a repair torch to keep vehicles alive. They're stuck carrying the PDWs and SMGs for their primaries, but are stuck with the stopping power of revolvers as their secondaries. And for the first time, the Engineer class will have the sat phone spawn beacon, meaning if they're sneaky enough, they can pop one of these bad boys down and have their squad spawned in a pretty desirable location. Next, you have your Enforcer or Support class. These guys carry ammo, breaching charges, ballistic shields. They run around with shotguns and battle rifles, and they use your more heavy-hitting semi-autos like the 45 ACP and the Desert Eagle. Finally, you have your Professional or Recon class. These guys are your ones with the sniper rifles and fully auto pistols, using decoys, cameras, and laser trip mines to help place traps, cover an area, or help spot out enemies. Classes aside, what I really love about the weapon balance is that, with the exception of the starting weapons, each side has their own set of weapons, and the only way to start off with a law enforcement weapon on the criminal side, or vice versa, is to unlock the weapon license, which is a whopping 300 kills with the weapon. This is a nice change to the weapon master we have now, which is, I believe, like you get a dog tag for 500 kills. But still, 300 kills is a long time, especially when you can only use the weapon for one side of the map. This, along with the money for points system, you're no longer scrambling to get points to win the game, but points mean cold hard cash that you can use to spend on weapons, attachments, gadgets, and even some battle packs. No longer are you going to have to wait until you reach level 30 to unlock your favorite weapon and attachments. You just have to save up enough cash, and Bob's your uncle, you have a shiny new P90. Then there are the new game modes, which I have to say are pretty freaking awesome. Sure, you have the oldie but goodie Conquest, but now instead of Rush, you have Heist, which is a mix of rush and obliteration as the criminals try to make it to the loot, break open safes, and get their booty to the ever-changing pickup points, all while law enforcement is hunting them down, playing bodyguards to a couple bags of money. Then you have one of my new favorite game modes, Hotwire. This is Conquest on wheels as you drive around looking for the special cars, just so you can steal them and drive around the map with them. The more cars you have in motion, the more control points you have, and the more the enemy tickets bleed. But cars are weak sauce, and a good grenade launcher or C4 charge can easily take them out. So you have to be crafty, you can't just drive around in the same circles. Then there's the Crosshairs game mode, which really wasn't in the beta. It's apparently a 5v5 round-based, no respawn mode that pits 5 bad guys against 5 good guys protecting the VIP. If the VIP is toast, well, then it's game over for the cops. But if the VIP makes it to the extract, well, then cops win. It kind of reminds me much of the Escort in SOCOM. Really good game mode. I just don't know if it'll have the same feel in first person. As for my final opinion on Battlefield Hardline, I think with the excellent beta and the top-notch work they are doing out there, I'll most likely pick it up, which means I'll have to probably pre-order just so I can get the goodies, which are probably locked for people who don't pre-order. Fucking hate pre-orders. But I just hate missing on parts of the fucking game because you just didn't give the company $5 fucking bucks. It's the stupidest fucking thing in the world. Just goddamn fucking pre-orders. Fucking pre-orders. Anyways, guys, if you like some good cops versus robbers action and you are tired of the same Modern Warfare crap, I suggest you give Battlefield Hardline a try. If you like this video, go ahead and give it the old thumbs up, and don't forget to share my videos and subscribe. Try to get some rest out there. I know I won't.